A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Nationals and Phillies, and it comes your way next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The finale of our series and of the first half between the Washington Nationals and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
Juan Vargas will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Here's a swing on the very first pitch this afternoon as this is lifted in the air to center. Torres is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, how about this to start your afternoon? 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the first. I don't think they're all going to be that easy, but this is definitely a dream start so far.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Jimmy Rollins. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Carlos Ruiz will be the batter. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
And don't be fooled here. This is only a single, but it's certainly not from lack of hustle. This ball one-hops the wall out there, and it gets fired back in too quickly to even think about going for 2. If you think about it, he really hits this ball too well. If he didn't barrel it up so well, he may have hit it out of the ballpark.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And the 1-1 is in the air now, out to center. Chapman is right there, one down. Ryan Howard will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Darren Ruff will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Dominic Brown will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here. Tyler Moore leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Tyler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
To J-Roll out at short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Adam LaRoche is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
First pitch on the way. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still down 3-0. Andres Torres will start things off in the bottom of the second. Lined hard to center field. Chapman is there, and he has it for the first out.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Cody Ashe Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. LaRoche is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And it'll be up to Burnett to see if he can come up with something here. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Anthony Rendon will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And the 0-1 sent on the ground to second for Utley. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Jose Lobaton will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher
Tanner Roark will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And this ball will be chopped foul. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And he sits on the curveball there and hammers it to deep right field. And he'll kick off the home third with a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Carlos Ruiz will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a pitch sent on the ground to Desmond at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Chase Utley will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Fouled back. Oh, high. deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
And this is what they've been able to do against this curveball. They just sit back and tee off. I mean, here, he's not even fooled by this pitch one bit. He hits it about as far as you possibly can.
Ryan Howard will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Moore is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Darren Ruff will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a Juan Vargas will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. Damian Chapman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brown is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Dominic Brown will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Andres Torres will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, what do you think now, Phil?
And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Here we go.
2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Vargas is there to put it away for out number 1. Cody Ashe will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
And he turns on the curveball there as he drives it out toward right center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, he certainly is not proving to be a singles hitter up there. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the ballgame. And this one, a triple. He's been a real thorn in their side all throughout.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Taylor Jordan is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Carlos Ruiz will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Moore will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tyler Moore will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Left fielder.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's Ashe down at third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
The first baseman,
Adam LaRoche will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And you can put those no-hit thoughts away as this is into right field for their first hit of the ball game. Ian Desmond will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
And this will be fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
That's slowly hit to the right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Jose Lobaton will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch to him. And that's up and in for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, this is going to hurt, no doubt. You see him sort of overcommit to the stride there, and that leaves him basically with nowhere to go, and this comes right in and drills him square in the chest. Oh.
Juan Vargas will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So Ross Detweiler is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ryan Howard will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and I don't know what he's doing going down the line. I mean, I love hustle as much as the next guy, but right there, that's an invitation to the 60-day DL. I hope he knows a good shoulder surgeon because he's going to need one if he keeps that up.
Darren Ruff is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2. Damian Chapman will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is swung on and lifted out to Torres in center field. 1 gone. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Tyler Moore is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the throw in gets away from him. Adam LaRoche will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dominic Brown will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Number 9, Dominic Brown.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
Boy, what a nice effort out there at short, trying to keep that leadoff man off base. But even if this sticks in his pocket, I don't know if he's got a shot at throwing this guy out. And as you say, that's going to be an infield single.
Andres Torres will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Vargas is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Cody Ashe will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. A.J. Burnett got a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Rafael Furcal is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Brad Lincoln is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Had him on his front foot as this is chopped foul to the left. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. This for Utley at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 6.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Jose Lobaton will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Howard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fouled back. Here's a hard hit ball that's going to get over the head of Desmond at short. It's a base hit.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swinging a ground ball to first. What a stop coming off the bag. Desmond for one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Ryan Howard will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here's a swing by Howard, and the big fella launches this one out to deep right field. Vargas has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the... And we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot as the right-handed batting Kevin Franzen begins to loosen up on deck. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Juan Vargas will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out. Damian Chapman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a hard liner. Foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Darren Ruff will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Dominic Brown will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Andres Torres will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Runners on the move for second. Now a hard liner towards short, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Cody Ashe will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And LaRoche will just take this to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Shake Heathman.
John Mayberry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, John Mayberry Jr.
First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You've got 2 men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he reaches out to fight this one off as the count moves to 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Tyler Moore will dig in. He singled his last time around. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Adam LaRoche will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Ian Desmond will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got run.
Meanwhile here, this is trouble as that's going to be extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Anthony Rendon will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And this is fouled straight back. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's always nice to end the first half in style and get that final win in your pocket before the break. Now, most of these guys can take a few days off to heal their wounds before the second half kicks off later in the week.
And the big bat for the Phillies this afternoon belonged to this fella, Jimmy Rollins. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple.